Greetings, YouTube. Danny Staten here on the Daily Dan blog. I'm doing a comic book review today. I'm taking a look at number 9 from 2017, a WWE comic book featuring the head of the table, the leader of the tribe, Roman Reigns, back in 2017. And you know what's a bad sign when you pick up a comic book and the first word on the author's list is hopeless? And that's what I think about Roman Reigns. This fucker's hopeless. Let's bust open this book, go back to 2017 and see what was happening with Roman Reigns in WWE comic book number 9 from 2017. In this way too glossy comic book, the first thing you see is it was written by Dennis Hopeless. And I guess it's kind of hopeless. Well, let's get started. Wow. Roman Reigns backstage. Right after he won his first title. Look, there's the big slow. John Cena. Kobe Kingston. I really hate Kobe Kingston. And of course, Dean and Seth, and I don't know who in the hell that big Cass and Enzo. Oh my God. Wow, this book's real old. It's got Cass and Enzo in it. Yeah, and full panels brought to you by the Daily Dan blog. We're taking a look at 2017, and we're going back in time. Look, Dean Ambrose. Whoa, I bet my friend the Dark Angel's going to love this comic book called Dean Ambrose up in that bad boy, huh? And he's hanging out with Roman Reigns. And they're still buddies backstage. Wow, but guess what? Seth looking like he going to flip, because we all know the story where Seth going to flip. Look, Seth is like, I'm an evil man. And he's going to flip on Dean and Roman. But what, he got the case? Well, he got that briefcase too, boy. Watch out. Boy, I swear, YouTube, this WWE comic book is a shiny, glossy nightmare from the past. Remembering Roman Reigns coming out. Look, that guy don't like Roman. Roman, you suck. Is that Mike Bleasy? Roman, you suck. Anyway, going on down through it, check it out. Roman Reigns is the champion. Roman Reigns is getting booed. I guess some things never change. And here comes Seth Rollins out and says, burn it down. And everybody's cheering for Seth Rollins. What the hell? And Roman's like all pissed off because he's getting booed out the ring as usual. Some things never change. Roman Reigns, let me point out that I don't think nobody really likes you. They didn't like you then. And Roman, they don't like you now. Yeah, that's just what we needed. Roman Reigns having a flashback to when he was a snotty-nosed little kid looking at his goofy-ass dad and his brother going to the ring. His dad was one of the Samoans, right? Look, I want to be a wrestler too because I'm an evil little child. Oh, God, that book makes me fucking sick. I swear to God, then we get the ring announcer calling up the challengers. And I guess that's supposed to be Randy Savage, and I don't know who the hell that big, goofy Jim Duggan looking motherfucker. That's Jim Duggan? Really? So Jim Duggan and Savage in a flashback where Roman was hanging out with them when he was a kid. Good guys and bad guys. Roman, do you understand? You're a bad guy, and people will grow up not to like you, Roman. So we get a little taste right here of Seth Rollins kicking the crap out of Roman Reigns, just like he did in 2017. This comic book's very accurate. Look, he kicked Roman so hard, Roman seeing stars. He kicked Roman so hard, Roman in the corner crying. He kicked Roman so hard, Roman flashed back to when he was a kid playing with his wrestling dolls. Why, it's bad when somebody kick you so hard it flaps you back to the past. Look, them little Uso boys are making fun of him. Look, little Usos grew up to be a little bit different, didn't they? Back then, they were little Uso dorks and stuff. Wow. Well, I got me a Randy Savage figure, and I sleep with it under my pillow. Boo! And full panels brought to you, glossy and shiny, by the Daily Dan blog. So Rikishi's talking to the little Usos and the little Roman over here about their future. And ironically, it seems to be like all working together, and in the future you'll be champions. And oh my God, this book predicts the future. WWE plans exposed in 2017. And full panels brought to you by the Daily Dan blog. Oh my God, look at this. Roman Reigns is Superman. Roman Reigns does a Superman punch. Roman Reigns gives you the sign. I wonder what that sign means. Just like that. Wow. So, in this WWE comic book, number 9 from 2017, full panels brought to you by the Daily Dan blog, we look at Roman Reigns having a flashback to his football days when people hollered, Roman, Roman, Roman. And like now, where they holler boo, boo, ass because that's what Roman does. And look, you get to see the big Superman punch. What? That's the move that makes Roman famous, is his Superman punch. I remember when he come out with that, and I thought it was kind of stupid then, and I think it's kind of stupid now. The Daily Dan is not a Roman Reigns fan. It's true. It's damn true. So, of course, in true waste your time, the WWE fashion that they always do, we're going to get a lot of flashbacks of Roman Reigns hanging with the young people. Roman Reigns playing some damn football because we really want to see a wrestler play some fucking football, don't we? Oh my God, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns into football action. Maybe The Rock ought to come by and slap the taste out of his candy-ass mouth. So as we move on in this comic book, we finally going to get some wrestling action back up on here as Roman Reigns is fighting the master, Seth Rollins. And even back in the day, Seth was like the guy because everybody's going, boo, 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 Roman. Why do people boo Roman so much? Well, maybe they're like me and just don't like him, because people fake cancer and try to get sympathy and everything else he can do to make people like him. And maybe that's why people just don't like him, is because Roman Reigns, I say it, I dare I say it, Roman Reigns is a prick. Yeah, I said it. Roman Reigns is a prick. I do not like Roman Reigns. I'm sorry. Roman heard me talking about him, and now that little bitch is on the floor crying. Daily Dan don't like me. Wah, wah, wah. So, Info Panels brought to you by the Daily Dan blog. I kid around a lot. Now we're going to take some more look at Roman Reigns in action. Now he's fighting with Dean Ambrose, who's going to cash that damn case in on somebody. Oh, my God. Look, I'm cashing in the case. Was he cashing in the case on Seth, or was he cashing in on Roman? I think he was cashing in on Seth. And he wants to be the star, because everybody knows Dean Ambrose was 10 times better a wrestler than Roman Reigns could ever be. And Dean Ambrose proves that. Jon Moxley, every day in AEW. A much better show. So Dean cashes in, and Dean wins the belt from Seth, and Roman's all broken-hearted because everybody boos him. But Dean offers his hand in friendship. He helps Roman up and sends Roman on off to the back so he can go to the backstage and cry like a little bitch. And then we get some trippy stuff because you see these eyes in the mirror reflecting on what is happening. You get to see a fat-ass Dusty Rhodes and a Dusty Rhodes Jr.? Dustin Rhodes? And you see them doing the beatdown on somebody. And was this guy even alive back then? What the hell? So the ghost of Dusty Rhodes is putting a few ideas into his son's head, and all of a sudden you get these big evil Goldust eyes. And you know that the next villain you're going to see show up in a WWE comic book is going to be Goldust. Because he was around in 2017, wasn't he? Now we're going to get some commercials right here for Discover Yours. I don't know what you're trying to discover. Discover the fact that Roman Reigns sucks, I guess, because Roman Reigns really sucks. It's kind of a short comic book. It's a WWE comic book from 2017. And I really, really don't like Roman Reigns. I should have bought an Undertaker comic book. I couldn't find one. I would have bought anybody but Roman Reigns if they had it. This is the only wrestling comic book they had in the store, so I picked it up anyway. I'm not even going into what kind of garbage a breath of fresh air Jane is. This is some bullshit in the back of a comic book or some shit I never heard of. Why do you gotta put this in the back of a wrestling comic book when you could have had a 2-page cover of some WWE wrestlers? I do not know. Wow, you get a pretty good picture of Roman Reigns on the back of this bad boy, don't you? Wow, that's pretty good drawing right there. It's a number 9. It's WWE. It's wrote by a guy named Hopeless. Hopeless wrote this book, and wow, his story is hopeless. So that's my incredible quick look at a Roman Reigns comic book. WWE number 9 from 2017. I love the comic book, and I love the art, and I think it's really cool, especially the way they drew Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. But I do not like Roman Reigns. I have never liked Roman Reigns, and I will never like Roman Reigns. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for Daily Dan. I know you people don't really like the comic book reviews that much, but when Bigfoot's not around, I got to do something, right? So be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for Daily Dan. And until next time, this is Danny Staten on the Daily Dan blog saying, blog over. Blog over. Really, it's blog over, Roman.